welcome to Daily Dispatch powered by HSBC. I'm Priya Sheth, and joining me on this conversation is Rohan Bhargava from CashKaro's. Thank you very much, Rohan, for joining us today. I'm going to jump directly into the revenue numbers. It's going to be a good 100 crores of revenue at the end of the financial year, and momentum to double it over next year. So tell us a little bit about what the journey's been like and what this 100 crore really means for you.
So firstly, Priya, thank you so much for having me on the show. We're very, very excited to be part of the 100 crore club. I think a lot of pundits say that, once you've sort of hit that 100 crore mark, you're sort of in the big leagues. And we're very excited because, as we look at this year, we're, all set to double from the 100 to 200. The last year has been super, super exciting for us. I think we're amongst the few companies that are in the positive quadrant to what the pandemic has done, right? Fundamentally, we're a platform that allows people to get cashback, discounts, get price comparison, discover some of the best offers and deals, right, that are running across e-commerce. And as we're doing that, what's happened in the last year is that a lot of customers who were sort of sitting on the fence with online, or doing a little bit of online, have suddenly migrated massively. So the number of users that are looking for a platform like ours has gone up. At the same time, the number of brands that are realizing that they must be selling online or increasing their online depth has gone up, right? So, I'm sure you've covered a lot of new D2C brands, folks like Mama and Wow, and, Big Bazaar is now online. And all of these are now partners who are looking to reach this audience through us. So we're sort of perfectly sitting in the middle between marrying a set of customers that are looking to shop online and get great discounts, and retailers that are very eager to reach this audience. So that's really helped business. And in addition to this, we also have two other businesses. There's a business called CashKaro's, which is basically, the way I call it is it's social cashback commerce, right? So we're sort of taking the social commerce side of things and allowing people to make money by promoting brands like Myntra, Ajio, Pharmacy, etc. And that's also grown a lot, right? Because people are looking at secondary ways of creating income. We also launched an offline business, in the midst of COVID, and that's grown phenomenally. So it's sort of trying to connect. So CashKaro and CashKaro cater to what I would call India, and CashKaro network, because it's assisted e-commerce, helping people come online, is catering to Bharat. That's really what's driving a lot of our growth.
Interesting perspective out there. And who doesn't like coupons and cashbacks and discounts and deals? So, Rohan, tell us a little bit about, some key metrics in terms of what kind of transaction rates you've seen on the platform, what kind of growth in terms of percentage that you've seen on key metrics that really, chart your journey or give us a sense of how good or, fruitful the journey has been.
Sure. So, if I look at the last 3 years, I think we've doubled in terms of the top line. So the amount of commission that we are earning for ourselves, that's gone from about 56 to 100. And, as I said, we're probably expecting to close 2022 at, closer to about 225. In terms of the number of users, today we're sitting at about 17 million customers that are part of the CashKaro platform. There are about close to 50 to 70,000 resellers or affiliate marketers, as I would say, that are using CashKaro today. In terms of the overall GMV contribution that we are driving to our partners, if I annualize what we did in October, we are over $1 billion. So those are some of the key metrics that I can think of off the bat. And today, because we work with almost every e-commerce platform, we're probably contributing anywhere between, I'd say, 5% to, in some cases, 50% of the overall sales for some of these platforms, online platforms.
Right. Rohan, what's the way forward? What would be the driving force for you in 2022 in terms of the large bulk share of revenues? Where will you see them coming from? And what's in the pipeline? What can we expect as new products or features on the platform?
I think 60 to 70% of business will continue to come from the core, which is large e-commerce platforms like Amazon, Flipkart, Tata Click, etc. What we're very excited is that in the last year, edtech has become which was much more of an offline sort of market where the sales were happening offline, etc. That's digitizing, right? That's digitizing pretty fast. So I believe that is probably one of our largest growth levers. Equally, what we're also starting to see is finance. So categories like loans and credit cards, again, were largely offline driven industries, right? Where you would collect a lead, that lead would then go through an offline paper collection system, etc. And banks are starting to digitize that entire process. And I think those will probably be two of our largest new industries that we're entering as new growth levers. In addition to that, so and in line with the finance side, right, we're launching a platform called CashKaro's, which should be out sometime next month. So I think those will be some of the key growth levers. In terms of new products, we're continuing to evolve on Earn in a very big way. We're starting to make that platform a lot more shareable. I think that's going to be a very key new product innovation. And with CashKaro, because we're building essentially a platform of online shoppers, there'll be innovations around things like sampling, things like direct commerce even that are probably expected in 2022.
Right. Rohan, I want to understand in terms of, any kind of acquisitions and funding, what is your sense out there? Firstly, on funding, will you be looking at raising more funds at this point in time? And secondly, in terms of acquisitions, any tuck-in acquisitions on the radar?
Acquisitions unlikely. I think we're sort of, in our category, I don't see too many synergies from an acquisition perspective, but I think fundraise is always on the cards, right? I think it's always good to have more money. We're seeing a phenomenal growth trajectory, more people coming in. I think the product market fit for what we do in India, right? Fundamentally, we're giving Indians a discount. And yet, as you said, right, who doesn't love a discount? So I think the product market fit is beautiful, and so I do feel that we are going to be looking at a new round sometime this year.
And any decision on what kind of quantum you'd require in terms of fundraise?
So our last round was a $10 million round. It was a Series B round. I would imagine the next round would probably be anywhere between $30 to $50 million.
All right, Rohan, we wish you all the very best in your journey, and we'll be tracking the kind of milestones that you achieve over the next couple of months. So thanks so much for your time, and it's been a pleasure speaking with you.